Hi, I'm Rose Davenport.
Hi, I'm Farah Baker.
Here at T Transitions, as we hit our 2 months old. Wow. We've been reflecting not only on the big adjustments families make, but also on the little details of everyday life that can make transitions both challenging and meaningful. So let's take a story that many of our listeners might relate to: a mom and her children navigating a new life abroad. For the kids, the first hurdle was school. I know, so I used to have a daughter starting from kindergarten all the way college now, and I can definitely relate to some of these instances. They walked into classrooms filled with new faces, unfamiliar accents, and routines that felt strange. One child struggled with a language barrier. Smiling and pointing became their first way of communicating um, with teachers and peers until words slowly came. Lunchtimes were the hardest. Not knowing what to say and feeling different made them shy away from sitting with groups at first.
So, meanwhile, for the mom, the challenge was more silent but equally heavy. Now, she is at home, and we are talking specifically more for the US, where a parent is usually at home because your child is uh, has a lot of activities, and she has to run around being what my mom friends call the taxi mom. Okay. So she carried the weight of keeping her kids strong while battling her own sense of homesickness. At the grocery store, she will notice that ingredients that she once took for granted, spices, vegetable, or rice brands, are either unavailable or completely different in taste and texture. Now, this is from my own personal experience. When you walk into a regular supermarket, not an Asian supermarket, it's always salmon that you have. Salmon, and the next best fish is tilapia. There's nothing else in terms of fish, just as an example. But here's where resilience come in. Instead of giving up on her favorite home dishes, she got creative. She experimented, swapping local herbs for her familiar spices, trying a different brand of rice, even using seasonal vegetables that weren't part of her traditional recipes. The result wasn't exactly as she remembered, but the act of cooking and sharing something still reminded them of home, and that helps keep the family grounded.
Now, as for the kids, sitting at lunch table became a little easier when they could share food from home, talk about it, and even trade bites with new friends who were curious. That dish became more than just food. It was a bridge, a conversation starter, and a little piece of home that traveled with them. This story reminds us that transition isn't just about facing big hurdles like language or making friends. Sometimes it's the simple act of creating comfort from what you have, whether it's adjusting to new ingredient in your cooking or finding ways to communicate at school, that builds resilience and connection.
We would love to hear your stories. Now, how did you and your children overcome those first difficult weeks, whether at school, in the kitchen, or in the community? Did food play a role in helping you feel at home again? Please share your journey with us, and we may feature your story on T Transition to inspire others working a similar path. Now, please DM or email us at hello@ttransitions.com. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we drop episodes every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for tuning in, sharing, and elevating this platform with your presence. Rose and I can't wait to bring you the next episode and continue building this global sisterhood, one sip and one story at a time. Here at T Transitions, your journey isn't just heard, it's celebrated, and it matters deeply. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.